From Hassan from Saudi, the bronze medalist on Asian Games, silver medalist 2023, and silver medalist the Asian Championship. Hassan from Saudi Arabia,
to Hussein Al Hizam, Saudi Arabia. So we've had a pass from Ivan
silver
Pendo,
medalist on Asian
quite a newer
Championship,
time in
and
World Up,
bronze on Asian
with everything he
Games.
was doing after his clearance at 5'11", and Robert Rina of Slovenia has passed.
5.21 now. He will do the
Hussein Al
5.21.
Hizam picked up a load of podium finishes at the NCAA Championships, including a win indoors in 2018 during his time at Kansas University. He's now under the tutelage of Vitaly Petrov.
Same coach with E.J. Obiena. Sayang.
Almost too big there from
So yung coach ni EJ at coach ni Hassan, si Petrov.
So much height,
Pareho
so
sila
much
ng
height,
coach.
barely knew what to do with it. We had a few clearances like that early on in the women's competition, and I used a niche reference, so apologies.
Sayang no.
Done any of
Tumama.
But for me, that's when you do a clean, but you haven't got any weight on the bar, and you're trying to get your technique right, but you've got nothing to work against, and you're almost flying around with too much time and energy to spare. But there is Vitaly Petrov. We're going to see an awful lot of him tonight. It's got Al Hizam, Bukai, and Mr. John Albiana to be looking after tonight. So we're going to get a good old look at Vitaly Petrov. Here, kind of a rust buster. Camera's still focusing on Hussein Al Hizam. Maybe that no one else is attempting this height yet, so we are staying with Al Hizam.
Yeah, 5.21.
5:21. That means we've got passes from the rest of the field at this height. We've had a clearance from Jorge Luna and Dan Barter, so Hussein Al Hizam will have the spotlight on him until he clears his 5 meters at 21.
Let's go, Al Hassan.
There you go.
That's good.
I'm excited to see side-on replay of that.
Good job, Al Hassan.
So much time to spare. He has jumped 5:55 this season. I mentioned we're here in the eastern corner of Croatia.
Buff na buff si Al Hassan. Saudi kasi eh.
Perhaps a bit of travel in the legs for HUSSAIN ASIM.
Pag Saudi, malalaki talaga mga build nila.
And this is what I like to see. This is very, very old school of Vitaly Petrov. There's no smartphone giving a pole vault diagnosis here instead to Dan Barter. Just brilliant to see athletes supporting other athletes.
5.31 now for Hussein Al Hassan. Al Hizam, sorry. It's Al Hizam. Saudi.
It's been a recent ruling by World Athletics. A suggestion for a change in the long.
Sila lang talaga ang tatlo ang magagaling sa Asian eh. Si Al Hizam at saka yung isang Chinese. Tsaka si EJ. Wala nang iba sa Asia.
It does open up a can of worms, and you say, well, what if you did that in every event? You know, the equivalent in pole vault, use lasers, use stuff like that to measure really how high people have gone. So we've all watched these athletes do pole vault and think they were absolutely miles clear of that. What was it? If you look at Al Hizam here, his failure at 5:21 was absolutely massive. It was very, very high. When you measure that standalone, you could say, well, hey, look, he's jumped the highest today.
Yeah.
But I think there's a certain honour in athletics, nailing the event, the technical aspects of the event as well, hitting a long-term board absolutely perfectly, getting over a bar in succession as well.
Let's go, Al Hizam.
At that stage in the competition, rather than skying a lower bar. Oh, that was
good.
Of Al Hizam.
Nice one, Al Hizam. That's good, that's good.
Time to celebrate in the air. We get a look again at Hussein Al Hizam. Haven't seen him for a little bit since that huge clearance at
5.41 kay Al Hizam, Hussein Asim, Saudi Arabia.
So all his charges sit out previous height of 5'41".
So friends nila na China, same coach sila, si Petrov.
Al Hizam, Saudi Arabia. His father was a decathlete. His father was also an athletics coach. I'm sure he had a big influence on Al Hizam in his younger years before he headed over to Kansas University to compete in the NCAA system. Oh, that's
So NCAA siya before na train.
sitting around for a while, I think. Leaves your eye ever so slightly. See if he does go and talk to his coach.
Kansas University.
Something was wrong there. The athletes will be having a look at their markers down there for their last few strides, their takeoff. And if you're off, if you're not in sync with those, it'll just be a matter of being almost too hyped up if you're carrying extra speed. See that a lot in long jump. Triple jump and horizontal jumps, you get so hyped up, you come up on the board a lot sooner than you should be. Look like that from Jorge Luna. And suddenly, he's got one final.
5.51 kay Al Hizam, i-clear niya. Let's go, Saudi.
His second attempt now at 5:51.
Yeah.
It was a run through for Al Hizam in his first attempt, if I remember correctly.
Let's go. Oh, ay, you did. OMG.
Trouble here, Al Hizam. He has done 5:55 this season.
Nagkakaproblema sila sa 5.5. Oh my God, lapit na oh.
Just being way in front of the bar here. Nowhere near.
My God! Tapos, ang lapit niyang mahulog dun sa ano, sakit yun. Paano kung disgrasya siya?
So, Vitaly Petrov is renowned for the delayed leg swing. But if you delay your leg swing, sometimes... How did they turn that from two
Last chance ni Al Hizam sa 5.51. 5.7 ang personal best niya. Season's best is 5.55.
Two really shaky attempts here, if we're honest, at 5:51. It was a huge clearance at 5:31, and then he passed.
Boy.
Hussein Al Hizam fighting to stay in. We've just seen Jorge Luna with an inspired third attempt.
5.51, let's go, Ali. Ouch, hindi to.
Like
Ay, that's good! Nice one, 5.51.
These men are going to be getting here today in Osijik. I think Al Hizam will be hoping to be having to do this sort of thing at 580s, 590s.
Nice, 5.51.
In the next few months, as we're here in Olympic year, but it's still lessons. You can still learn those lessons here at 5:51. To pull out a jump like that when the previous two attempts were very, very shaky. It was really classy from Al Hizam. He lives on 2 out of 5. Competed earlier on. Hussein Al Hizam, Saudi Arabia, up next. 2 bad attempts at 5:52, 51 pretty much run throughs, and then a really nice clearance. This for a new season's best.
5.61. Yun. Kay Ali. Let's go, bro. Kaya mo yan. Oops. Kulang. Kinulang sa push.
I don't know, did he maybe not swing his legs underneath quick enough? Was it the opposite? You see when he's underneath there on the bar, the trajectory for me, it's not quite further enough over the bar. He's getting height and he's got momentum, but it just loses that forward momentum.
Ayun to. So yun, kulang siya.
Al Hizam,
Kailangan hindi muna siya
fantastic year
nag-bend.
last year. Silver
More
at the
push pa
Asian
dapat.
Championships. Backed it up with the bronze at the Asian Games.
Ali.
The opportunity to do a deep dive into one event like this is just wonderful. It just shows you
5.61 for... This is gonna be the season's best. Not the season best. Yeah, for season best for Al Hizam.
gun there on his arm, trying to get that feeling okay. He's not been able to attack his
Nakabiyan si Al Hizam.
his first attempt at 561. He goes for saying Al Hizam looking for support on his second attempt at 561.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a third attempt at 551. Lots of jumps already in Saudi Arabia. I almost think his best jump we've seen was his first failure at 521. It was massive.
Kulang to.
Nearly from
Kulang sa
Al Hizam,
push.
nearly.
Kulang sa push si Ali doon.
He was very horizontal when he came over the bar there. He
Yeah.
wasn't hiking, wasn't doing that stage of the technique that
Ano?
you've got to have time and the balance.
Yung kailangan niyang ayusin yung technique niya sa paghawak ng pole. Ayun, no.
Replay, perhaps.
Masyadong yung kamay niya, for me, parang eto, tapos dito, parang ang layo. Why not hawakan niya dito para pag mag-push siya, mas push na niya maigi.
Over onto the bed. Hungary for Hannah Kleckner, 456.
Try natin to.
Win with countback, but winning.
Si
An 18-year-old Hungarian national
Sam.
record. Nana Helachuk of Ukraine took third with 551. Since the men's competition eliminated 6 athletes so far, apart from
last chance for Al Hizam for 5.61. You should have to clear this. He has PF 5.7, personal's best.
Czech Republic, and then surprise exit of Juan Bukai took place up in Budapest in his season opener. Carson Waters of the United States faltering at 551, and Jorge Luna, the first athlete to be eliminated at 561. We've got ongoing efforts here from these athletes. The one we're looking at now, HUSSAIN AL HIZAM, Saudi Arabia. They're very best athletes. His father, a former decathlete. Some lovely videos on his social media profiles of him pole vaulting at a very young age, which is probably what happens if your dad is a decathlete.
Shit.
And on the bar here,
Tumama siya.
Hizam.
It's fine, Al Hizam. Thank you for those performances. Yan, tumama yung paa niya, oh. There are, marami siyang dapat baguhin sa kanyang mga forms and techniques also.
HUSSAIN AL HIZAM, though, do keep an
Ayan,
eye
no?
on this athlete. It's very, very good end to his summer campaign.
But he is a very good potential para mas mag-improve pa.
Guided by the fantastic Vitaly Petrov.
And he has
Very
Petrov.
again.